Oh my God, it's been a little bit. You haven't been on here, but so like he won't know we are here this time. We haven't been on a bunch of them. So y'all sit back, and let's listen to what he say. He about to. I think he just uploaded it, so he didn't even know that we intercepted this shit. Again, amazing how dumb he is.
Hey everyone, welcome to another segment of Oh, and Another Thing. Oats is the bonus content that we put out for everyone to listen to, where we talk about an eclectic mix of this, that's, and the others that comes up in our head. It is pre-podcast or post-podcast. It's basically the stuff that pops in your head while you're sitting in the toilet. Feel free to listen to any of these as bonus content. It might be some stuff that we did talk about in a previous podcast, but we wanted to give it its own little slice of time to get a little bit more in depth with it. Well, here we go. Sit back and relax as usual and enjoy. Oh, and another thing. Hello, everyone. Thank you for clicking play. So
I tell you right now, one of the things I haven't missed is these shitty pauses. You think you'd fixed it by now?
everybody knows about my what is it?
Shitty pauses? Yeah, we know about those.
Really, how
is he dropping a shit?
anti
He talking like he's shitting while talking.
Marvel,
pause. You like
anti DC,
grunting and shitting at the same time,
and anti Disney. I am, and it's for reasons that that others can relate to, or absolutely not. And I totally get it. And it's totally my perspective. So there's, just a lot there to it that I just have my own response to it. And maybe that it relates to some of, the other people that are listening, and it's like, oh yeah, I don't like what they've done over. It's not just recent; it's like decades. Like I said, you can go back all the way to Lion King.
They did steal that shit
and track it from there if you want. Probably can go back further than that, but definitely you can go back there and see, like, okay, this is sort of the MO of the whole damn thing.
Again, he is dropping facts at the same time as talking shit. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody.
You all know by now
that can drop
my
facts and shit
infatuation,
at the same time.
Love, enamoring. But it's also, sprinkled in with some hate when not done correctly or not represented correctly, I should say. And by correctly, I mean in a way that makes sense. Like if it's just kindergarten applications, then no, that kind of bugs me. But time travel, you all know how much I just adore the concept. Because unfortunately, there's no real.
Wait. Is he about to talk about time travel and Disney? Oh, shit.
There's no confirmation of it within the means of people outside of it, only the people that are in it. Okay, I don't want to get deep into that, but I want to, before I get into the bulk of it, of this Oats, just say thanks. And then also let everybody know that this bit of information is I'm not benefiting from it at all. If somebody acts upon this, great. It will affect others, but so this is a selfless giving.
So what? We left and then this motherfucker became a humanitarian? Damn.
But what I was thinking the other day, and I know things goes off the rails real quick when I do that.
Absolutely.
If we can't time travel, well, if we could, sorry, if we could time travel, but it can't, apparently by the knowledge of means of possibilities in which that can be done, you can only go backwards, not forwards. It's an energy thing, whatever. Smarter people probably will figure out the possibilities of doing so, but until that time, apparently it's only backwards, not forward. I was thinking it would be cool if we started doing time travel in little bips, boops, and farts. Just let's go back and just change this little thing, not major shit. Because all the times you look at like movies or whatnot, it's always the the ones that people gravitate to a lot is like major shenanigans going on, major shifts in this, that, and oh, if we don't do this, we're gonna, we have to save the world. And okay, I'm just suggesting like little, little bips, little boops, little here's and there's. Again, not even for my benefit. This is not even for my benefit. So, so I was thinking like, okay, what if we could, and we is kind of just out there, whoever we wants to be. I'm not saying we has to be me. What if we could go back in time, change the moment, just say, hey man, hey, come here. Pull George Lucas to the side and just say, yo, you do not want to give Disney control. Don't sell it to them. Don't just keep it within your camp, yo. Don't give it, don't do it. It goes so bad. It goes so bad. If you give it over to it sounds great. It sounds awesome. It sounds like it's going to reach a bigger audience. It sounds like all the little things that you want. And she sounds convincing. She sounds like she's got a bit. It's going to get fucked up really bad. Really bad. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. Really bad. You don't want to do it. As a matter of fact, you're going to hate it. You're going to be, fucking three movies and about four streaming shows, and find yourself in a depression of which you will not be able to get yourself out of, because you will be stuck in a continual loop of regret, of basically throwing a grill of shit at your fans and saying, you know what, fuck y'all, and going off into the sunset. We get it. That you'll state, we will all hear your reasoning and agree. Yeah, you're up in age. It's taking a toll on your life. You want to sit back, relax, and you want to watch your creation flourish on its own. Basically like, hey, yeah, I planted this orchard. I want to watch it grow, and someone else can farm it and reap the benefits. But I know that, hey, this is the shade from the tree that I planted, kind of thing. Totally understand that, but that is not what's going to happen. You're going to regret. If we keep the analogy, you're going to regret these farmers that you've allowed onto your orchard, and the management that you've given the orchard over to. It's like the amount that they're going to pay is not worth it. The amount they're going to pay you is not worth it at all. You're going to just, do you drink now or do drugs? Because you're going to consider it later. You're going to be, God damn it. See, this is why I probably shouldn't be the best person to go back in time, because I will definitely,
Please don't send him. One, he's crazy. Two, we're fucked if
I
you
would
do.
definitely ruin shit. My delivery wouldn't be the best to get people to sit down and really think about the choices they need to make, because
Your delivery sucks.
I would come back with some truths, and I'm like, yo, you fucked it up, and I would be pretty personal with it, because I'm like, yo,
Your delivery is horrible, and you probably do it anyway.
it was so good, and you just totally went a completely fucked up place with it, and I just don't know if
Every time he pauses, I feel like I blacked out.
I could do it.
Like right now, am I unconscious? Did I black out again? What the fuck?
Tactfully. But I feel like that would be the point. That would be really, really good
Is English his fifth language? Because he's struggling.
to retain something that is a wonder, a beauty for humanity's entertainment. And, just tell Lucas, hey, man, just sit down and take them slower. You don't have to put out, a shitload of trilogies, and don't involve other people in it. Don't get J.J. Abrams. Don't get the other people. They seem like nice people. But no one needs all the solar flares. We can, don't have them double dip. Let's have them stick with Star Trek. And you continue, like, George, just ride Star Wars until the wheels fall off. Literally, if you're in a wheelchair, let those motherfucking wheels fall off, because what happens later is a bastardization of your entire life's work. Like, if you think about it, George Lucas really only worked on Star Wars. I mean, he did things here and there, other things here and there, books and whatnot. Like, his main what is he known for within the history of humanity will be creating something that no one else thought was possible.
George is
Now,
probably going to be real pissed at him after that.
I have to admit, if I were the person that went back in time to talk to George about this, and like, yo, man, check it out. You're doing great things with all these other movies. You and Spielberg, best buddies. I get it.
No, don't bring Spielberg in. He in the mob, right?
You gotta keep Star Wars. You got it. I would tell him to. Holy shit! I've been getting the weirdest calls from some unknown number, and they've started leaving some really creepy messages that I don't know what the fuck's going on in the background. I don't know who this is. I don't know what is going on. The fuck? Okay, focus. Okay, back to it. So, I would tell him to keep the things that he scrapped. Like, yo, there's this theory about the evil Jar Jar. Keep that. Don't make that a theory. Make that real. Because if you don't, you're going to send that guy.
Oh my God, yeah, that is kind of caring. That dude did go through depression.
Through a huge depression. Give him some meat on the bone. Don't make it all make sense for a reason. We can get into the evil Jar Jar theory later.
Actually, please.
Not right now. It's too big. And then also the Qui-Gon Obi-Wan thing. Great story. That would have been awesome to keep as well. We can get into that later too. Again, pretty big.
He really got some good shit to say.
Those are great elements. Keep those. Keep all the stuff that you're thinking of scrapping because the studio doesn't understand. Fuck them. Because in the end, it is amazing. And you're a testament to people that are shat on and
He better not be getting emotional.
really
That'd be some bullshit
people
if he getting emotional.
that feel like they're the only ones that can do something on their own. Is this a tribute to George Lucas? Maybe. Like, is George Lucas on my short list of people that go back in time and change their mind? Maybe for entertainment's sake, for entertainment, but I'm gonna do other things while I'm back in time. But because I don't know if because you can't go forward. It's a one-way trip. Anyway, um, I probably want to stay on as Lucas advisor because I feel like he'll probably want to try and do it anyway, and I'd have to steer him clear every other month probably.
Motherfucker, you can't advise
But
yourself.
in doing this, this would eliminate Disney getting Star Wars
I mean, if you think so.
and just destroying that with the fucking streaming shows, the 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 silly movie making, the bringing everything down to kids level, maintaining that so that you basically ostracize the adult fans that grew up with Star Wars, the original Star Wars. Like, that's there's so much to where it would be where you wouldn't, like right now with Marvel. There's a real thing in regard to Marvel fatigue or hero fatigue, because Disney is a machine that will just replicate and mass produce because in their head they feel like that's the thing to do. So let's get the same story, bastardize it, make it a little bit more Disney because we gotta put our, we gotta smear our shit on it. So we can put out all the toys, all the side quest movies, all the little different shows, bounce them around. Everybody gets a movie. Everybody gets 3 parts. Everybody gets it's it, it's all like it's all telling the same thing over and over and over, just in different ways by different people, instead of having a really, really good, consistent, dominant story and then moving on from there to tell more and more and let that grow. Instead, they want to repeat, 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 repeat. You're not refining anything. We're not making swords. We're just grabbing cash and then trying to refute what or minimize what was done prior. Sucks. It sucks. And so when you get a IP like Star Wars, they've got to look at the bulk of the content and then figure out, okay, what can we, as Disney, what can we keep, i.e., trim down and or eliminate, and then what can we basically steal and then make it like our own. Again, it's Disney all day. So that would be the thing that I would do if I had time travel. I'd go back and I'd help Lucas keep his shit. He deserves it. I mean, come on, dude. He put everything into this franchise, everything in this IP, the writing, the creation, everything. The scene, hand painted background scenes. People don't even do these techniques anymore, and you're doing them in other movies. It's art. And now you've given, the biggest fuck abouts. The world have it. And it's just like, it's not even the same anymore. It's just got the same label on it in order to, as homage to the creation itself. It's sort of like when It's sort of like when all the different flavors of ketchup came out. You had the green and the purple, and the original red, and then it was some other one like a pink or something like that. You just slapped a ketchup label on it, but that shit was not ketchup, and it didn't taste like ketchup. So why are we pretending it's ketchup? But people bought it thinking it was, oh yeah, and then they hated it. Well, you should have hated it before you shouldn't even have bought it.
That shit was
Shit looks
nasty.
foul.
I don't know why people were putting it on like it was motherfucking ketchup. It never was. It never was. Green?
Before Disney's a movie in a Disney way that only Disney will think is great, making it so that people that were really loving the content and looking forward to its evolving and development then becomes a thing of where it realizes that it's really just been fucked over. Actors get fucked over, stories get fucked over, origins get rewritten because it's not quote unquote canon. Bitch, you got all this shit done. It's like all you got to do is keep it moving. You don't have to go back. You don't have to go back and change the origin story of a character or anything. You just got to keep it moving and, enhance it as you go. But going back, no. So there. Now, the reason why this is a selfless act is because if somebody went back in time and did this, the way it works, or the way the theory works, again, the only people that knows this to be true are the people that go back in time. Is that once you do that, the people in the reality, the present that you leave to go back in time from, you're sort of disconnecting yourself from it. You're going back in the timeline. But as soon as you establish yourself in the past, you essentially fork into another timeline. And then the people, place, and things and all that you are going back in time for do not experience what it is that you've done, because their time does not stop for you. It continues forward. Contrary to what people would hope to believe, that, yeah, we could go back, change time, and then come back forward. Like it's a fixed linear thing. You go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then people in the future, when you go back in time, people that are in the future, which is the present that you left, would be experiencing the benefits of what it is, or the results of what it is that you did in changing the past. Now, again, only people that are time traveling are able to confirm this, but the theory is that that's not a possible thing. So whatever somebody would be doing, changing time, would be benefiting those people in the new timeline that they created. So thus, I wouldn't be seeing George back in the reins, but at least it's good to know that somewhere in another timeline, another George is not. Okay. Hopefully that brightens someone's day. Hopefully that brightens someone's day. And thanks for letting me ramble. It was a great idea that came to mind. Now that I said it aloud, I'm kind of like, cringy. But hey, that's what OATs is all about. Just shooting off what it is that comes to mind and letting you all hear it. It's never really polished. It's never really like a solid thought that, fact check me. No, it's just stuff that comes to mind, and it sounds kooky, sounds crazy. Like, hey, going back in time and all the things you can tweak. You want to tweak Star Wars? What the fuck? Like I said, there's other things I would do because I'm stuck back in time now. But one of the first things I would do is find a way to get in touch with George. That means I'd have to go back in time with a substantial amount of time in order to figure out a way to get in touch with him. Because I kind of don't think that would be an easy task to just pull off. You can't just go up to George Lucas like you would your like you at your convenience store. Hey, bruh. And just chit chat talk. No, I'd have to find some ways and means of doing it. So it'll take some time, literally. No pun. But that would be one to do. God, man, that would be great. Just to go ahead and go back and just say, yo, don't do it. Yeah. So anyway, let us know what you think about the time travel thought. Is going back and helping George Lucas a valiant thing to do? Again, you wouldn't reap the benefits. You would be doing it for other people, but would it be something that you find worth to do? Or you like this, fuck it. It really doesn't change anything major. Mega corporations and businesses are going to do what mega corporations and businesses do. I mean, if not Star Wars, Disney is going to do something else with someone else. And that's true, because you don't know the repercussions of what, okay, if I change this, what else happens? That's it. That's the paradox. That's the thing with all time travel. All time travel discussions is always the, if not this, then something else occurs. And what is that? It's the unknown, because you haven't experienced it, because you're changing that. That's why the forking is apparently the thing that goes on. You develop another timeline. It doesn't affect the timeline that you originally were on, that you went back from. They continue forward, which is okay. So yeah, short and to the point. Thanks a lot for listening to this and another thing. Really appreciate it. Really enjoy the fact that people all over the place check us out. We'd love to get more. I know we say that a lot, but we really mean it. Thanks to everybody in Denmark. Thanks for checking us out. Hopefully you continue to, and would love to hear what you would like for us to talk about. If there's something that someone in Denmark would like to hear us chat about, or have one of those things that we bring up in discussion with OATs. So that's it. Get back to your day, life, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever the fuck. Make sure you flush the toilet, unless you live by yourself, and then, fuck it, whenever, flush it before it stinks. All right, check y'all later. Love yourselves. We love you. We'll talk to you next time.